In the vast, vibrant heart of the ancient lands, where the soil was the color of a desert sunset, lived the Rote Red people. Their life pulsed around the wise heart of their queen, Amanirenas. She wore the sun's radiance like a crown and carried the weight of ages in her steady gaze, ruling with a fierce love that mirrored the strength of the earth beneath their feet. The Rote Red people knew balance. Their songs were woven into the roots of the great acacia trees, towering sentinels that provided shade, medicine, and the sacred dye for their robes. These trees were their connection to the ancestors, their living history, ensuring that the deep red color of their identity remained vibrant across generations. But a shadow had fallen across the bright red earth, a silence where vibrancy once sang. The great acacia trees were weeping sap-like tears, their leaves turning brittle and gray. The ancient river, Kusi, which for centuries had fed their roots and quenched their thirst, seemed to whisper a fractured, worried song instead of its usual powerful, steady rhythm. "Queen Amanirenas," spoke the revered elder, Kialo, his voice rough as dry bark. "The people fear the spirit of the trees is retreating, taking the wisdom of our grandmothers with them. The tradition of the deep red robe, the very identity of our future, is at risk, for where will we find the true color of the earth?" Amanirenas did not panic. Panic was a dust storm that blinded the mind. True leadership demanded clarity. Instead, she retreated to the Hall of Echoes, where the ancient knowledge was kept, not scrolls of paper, but polished copper plates etched with the intricate wisdom of the queens who came before her. Her studies revealed that great environmental shifts often began with a small ripple, a blockage, or a whisper ignored. She summoned the swift young scout, Shani, whose feet were faster than the desert wind and whose eyes saw farther than a hawk's. "Shani," the queen commanded, "go to the high peaks where the river Kusi begins its journey. Tell me, what has stifled its true song?" Shani traveled for 7 days, past whistling dunes and singing rocks. She returned exhausted, her bright robes dusted red, but her eyes held the necessary truth. "My queen," Shani reported, breathless, "the river's path is choked miles upstream by 1,000 years of shifting sand and rockfall. Its song has not changed, but its voice is stifled by debris." The council gathered, debating solutions in the shadow of the dying acacias. Some spoke of desperate magic, others of prayer, and a frightened few suggested fleeing the dying land.